November, and wonder whether Warwick lad after tonight he's still
get a look in.
Well, he's still heading in the right direction, that's for sure.
All right, I wonder if young Adam Bruff can drive 4 for the night. The unknown nature, the unknown quantity here in Nature Time, number 6.
Out wide is Trots going forward. Then behind those, My Eccentricity being restrained. Sister Alexia in between runners. 4 wide around the first turn there. Or Galloper back in the field while we're talking about that is Classical Sound. But 4 wide is Nature Time trying to get in. Nowhere to go. Has to restrain back to about 6th position. Trots still out 3 wide. On the leaders back there as they come in the front straight is Rowan Tiki. Second last Pocket Full of Money. And Classical Sound after galloping's at the tail end of the field. Delta Skelter, the pacemaker. Sister Alexia is facing the breeze. Trots caught out 3 wide. It's going to be restrained by the looks. On the leader's back was Rowan Tiki. My Eccentricity 1 out and 1 back. Following it was Nature Time. Then a margin of 6 metres to Pocket Full of Money. And last of all was Classical Sound. The lead time to the mile was 46.7. Delta Skelter, the favourite, in front by about 4 or 5 metres. Sister Alexia on the outside facing the breeze. Rowan Tiki on the leader's back. My Eccentricity is 1 out and 1 back. Following it was Nature Time. Trots still out 3 wide. It's been out there for a lap. Pocket Full of Money goes underneath it, racing 1 off, and Classical Sound at the tail end of the field. They go past the 1300 and Delta Skelter. Can the favourite punters get home on a winner? She leads away by 4 to 5 metres. Sister Alexia on the outside facing the breeze, working a little closer. Rowan Tiki on the leader's back's had a good run. 1 out and 1 back is My Eccentricity. Nature Time comes 3 wide around the corner now as they go past the 1100. Now Trots got a 3 wide trail, then Pocket Full of Money and Classical Sound at the tail end of the field. First quarter 32.1. Delta Skelter, the pacemaker, gets the siren now. Leads away by 2 or 3 metres. Sister Alexia on the outside's been facing the breeze throughout. Driven very confidently as Nature Time out 3 wide. On the inside, Rowan Tiki follows the leader. My Eccentricity between runners. Trots 3 wide trail, but he's been out 3 wide since the start. Second last Pocket Full of Money, and last of all Classical Sound. 6:20 to go. Second quarter 31.7. First half 63.8. Delta Skelter, she's in front by 2 metres and travelling okay. Sister Alexia in second placing. Out 3 wide, asked to go forward now is Nature Time. Rowan Tiki on the inside follows the leader. Then My Eccentricity. Right around the outside, 4 wide is Classical Sounder, gets past Nature Time. Then Trots and Pocket Full of Money. Last of all is going to come 6 wide. Delta Skelter in front, kicks away. Oh, Classical Sound just about went through the outside fence. It did go through the outside fence. Peter Tidswell went over the outside fence as well. But in front, Delta Skelter. Rowan Tiki coming at it. Rowan Tiki cleans up in the last. And Rowan Tiki had a beautiful run. Wins by 5 to 6. Make it 7 metres. Delta Skelter second. My Eccentricity was third. Then in fourth placing, Pocket Full of Money. A line of 3 there. Sister Alexia. With it was Nature Time and Trots. And Classical Sound did go over the outside fence. Peter Tidswell went flying through the air. I don't know if he's up on his feet. There's all sorts of gear there. An amazing happening here in the last at Globe Derby.
Yes, not too sure what happened there. The horse was moving around. Gee, this brings back awful thoughts to me, actually, when I see something like this happen. But we only hope, because this horse has got no idea what's out there. He's just blindly galloping, head on the inside. Peter Tidswell just has no control at all. Has about 4 or 5 steps in the air himself, actually. There must be a reasonable drop down that other side.
He actually, the driver's done a marvellous job. He did his best to try and keep control of that horse and try and keep him away from that outside fence, but it appears he's taken fright. Who knows what's actually happened there to Classical Sound, but let's hope in particular the horse and driver are okay out of that very nasty incident. You don't like seeing that happen.
813 numbers here, 882.20 for the winner here, number 8. That's Rowan Tiki.